Left 3. In right 3 long. Or left 3 long tightens.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to put real voice notes onto Assetto Corsa so you can use them for rallying, and also a rally linear map that all helps that immersion. And this is all going to be with a step-by-step guide on installation and setup. But first we need a car, and today we're going to be using this BMW M30E3. This is from 1989. This is an awesome car, 275 brake horsepower, just over 317 Newton meters of torque. Inside it looks just as good with all of this detail, but this is the co-driver that we are going to get talking today, and he's going to be using those pace notes and actually telling us what's happening on the corners. So the mod is by Solraxi and of course Kunos, but we also need a track, and this one is a fantastic rally track. This is Catalunya Costa Dorado. Now this is by Eti Apple. It's at version 1.1. This has been run 12 times since 2007 in the WRC rally. It's 2.7 miles long. It's got 20 pits, so you can put multiple cars on it, and you do get 4 layouts. So we're going to use this track to install our rally mods. You can use these rally mods on any track, not just rally tracks, but the first thing we're going to install is co-driver for Assetto Corsa, and this is by Patrick Brunner. So let's have a quick read. Co-driver is an add-on dedicated to Assetto Corsa Race Simulator. It's a rally navigator software inspired by the Gemba system, and you can read up on that. Co-driver is the successor for Copilot as an AC app. So there's a recce mode that I'm going to show you how to do that learns the track, and then there's a run mode that actually then plays the voices. There is also voice packs on this, and you can change the note editor. So I will actually put in the description the links to the new voice pack that you can install for English. This comes with English, but you can also install French, Italian and Spanish, and we're just going to click on that download link there to download this onto our desktop. Once there, we're going to double click on it and extract it into a folder. So I'm just going to extract this very quickly onto the desktop. And this is how you'll do it, whether you're using WinZip or 7-Zip or any of the other extraction software. If we open this up, we'll see there's a co-driver setup, and when we look in there, there is a setup file. So this is not installed through Content Manager, it's not drag and drop, you have to run the setup file. So if I just close that folder down, let's let this, it's quite an old-fashioned setup file now. This is about 7 years old in its current guise. So we've opened this up and we've run it, and it's asking where to install co-driver. Now it's really important that this is your Steam directory install. That one is not my Steam directory install. I don't install it onto C. I've actually got a separate hard drive for that. So you've all seen this before as I've gone through my install. So it's actually my G drive there. So I'm going to go into Steam library, double click there, Steam apps, and I'm going to click on common, and I'm going to find Assetto Corsa and just click on OK. That's now going to install it into the dedicated Assetto Corsa root directory. Just to clarify, this is not drag and drop, and you cannot install this through Content Manager. This is an install. It's going to say, do you want to make some changes? I've said yes, obviously, and I'm just going to let that install and finish it. So that's it, it is done. Because this is an app in Assetto Corsa, we now need to tell Assetto Corsa to use it. And this is one of the big mistakes that some people make on Assetto Corsa. If you do install an app, you need to go into settings and you need to click on the tick box to make sure Assetto Corsa can see it. So Assetto Corsa apps under settings, and what we're looking for is co-driver. So if we just have a quick look down, it's right at the bottom there, co-driver. So we're just going to put the little tick in the box there. That means that it'll be on the sidebar when you go into game, and we need that because we're going to have to configure it and actually run it. Now before we click on go and drive, we are going to install something else, and that is this awesome linear map rally style version 1.3, and this is by Night Eyes 87. So this is a mod that is inspired by rally games, and it's going to sit in the top left hand corner and tell us how far along the track start to finish we are, but also it does show you if there are other cars on the track as well. Now for the rally demo that I'm going to do today, it's just going to be me on a stage, but you can use this for all sorts of different purposes. So again, I've just downloaded it and extracted it and put it onto my desktop. This one's a much simpler one to install. It's literally a drag and drop. So I've clicked on my shortcut for my root folder of Assetto Corsa, and you can see there I've got content and I've also got apps on there. When I open the mod download, you can see I've also got apps and content. So all we're going to do is copy these over, but I'm just going to go into into apps and go into Python and just make sure that it's got the right folders in there. And you can see it's just got a little bit of information that's going to add to the app when we install it. So what we're going to do is copy both of these folders over and we're just going to paste them into the root directory of Assetto Corsa. It's always useful to have that shortcut so you can do this easy. It's not copying over anything, it's not giving us any warnings because this is a new app. Like the previous mod that we've just installed, we do also need to go into Content Manager and make sure this box is ticked so Assetto Corsa will allow us to use it actually in the drive menu. So we're going to go into settings, we're going to go into Assetto Corsa, and we're going to go onto apps again, and this time we are looking for the linear map display. You can see it there, so you can put the little tick box there. Just on these apps, you're probably wondering why I haven't got them all ticked. I don't need to use them all at the same time, and some of them do conflict with each other, so don't tick them unless you're going to use them. Okay then, so we're on the start line in Assetto Corsa, and we're going to have a look now on the drive menu and to see what we can do, because we need to actually learn how to use these. So the first one we're going to do is co-driver here. So when we click on it, it brings a little box up, and I'll just move it into the middle here, and you can see you've got a number of buttons on there. Now the button we're interested in, because we've never run this track before, is record. So if I click on record now, then we will get some instructions on what to do next.
Recording the Ricky. Drive smoothly. Stay in the middle of the track.
So the idea here is to drive around the track, stay in the middle of the track. You're not racing, you don't need to go fast, and then the app will actually be learning about the track and it will start to put the pace notes together. And obviously I've sped this section up because this is a 2.7 mile track. I didn't want to bore you with it learning the track.
6.
When you've got to the end of the track, press stop, and then it will do all of the cool optimization, and it will build this in the background for you. So then the track is ready to go. Now I know I didn't go quite to the finish line, so don't judge me on that. I know it's around the corner, but I just stopped there and I just wanted to see how it would optimize it. Now when we're ready to run in game, we're going to load co-driver up again and just have it in the corner, and this time we're also going to load up the linear track progress. So that is now in the top left hand corner, which is brilliant. Now you can see it says SPA there, and it's got the length of the track. SPA is obviously me, Spats, and we can also click on another section here where you can make some changes to it. So I do believe you can add different stages to it. So if you are trying to get that kind of rally immersion, not only have we got the pace notes now, the voice pace notes, we've also got this graphic that tells you how far along that stage you are. You can have other cars on this, and remember what I said earlier, if you have got other cars on here, you will see them on that radar right at that top left hand corner. Now when you're ready to go, you're going to press play at the bottom left hand corner, not record this time but play, and then it will count you down and we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like in game when you're actually playing it. So the countdown has started.
5 seconds. In right 4, in left 5 very long tightens. In right 4. In left 3 minus. In right 2. In left 4. And left 5 minus. 40. Right 4 very long tightens. 90. Left 6. Flat out 250. Left 2 long. Brake. And right 6 short. In left 6. 60. Caution right 4 in right 2 plus. And left flat or right 2 long tightens. Brake. 80. Left 2 plus long. Brake. 50. Right 4. In right 4 plus. In left 3. In right 3 plus. 60. Left 3 long tightens, brake. Or left 5. In right flat. Caution in left flat short, in right 2 long, brake. 40. Left 3, in right 3 long. or left 3 long tightens. Brake in right 3 plus.
So you can see how this awesome Pacenotes system works. Now there is an additional voice pack, as I said earlier. I know this one is a little bit short the way it's saying the words, but I will put the link to that in the description, and that's a simple install process. I hope this is going to help you enjoy your rallying on Assetto Corsa, and there are some more rally track and rally car videos coming up. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Do check out the rest of the channel, over 300 videos on there now, mainly on Assetto Corsa and sim racing, and I'll see you guys very soon.